What makes these 4 exercises so special? Why will they build you a massive chest when years of your push-ups have done absolutely nothing? Your chest is structurally made of just 3 parts: the clavicular, the sternal, and the costal heads. You can do hundreds of random exercises, but what's the point if you aren't applying mechanical tension to all of them? You have been brainwashed to believe you need to do more reps. The brutal truth? It's about executing perfect form, not endlessly wiping the floor with your belly. So today, we are stopping the mindless volume. I'm handing you the exact 4 chest building movements that grow your upper chest, your lower chest, and the middle. Everything. But here's the catch. If you do these exercises wrong, you gain nothing. So no equipment, no excuses. Do this consistently for 30 days. To target your upper chest, the first movement you're going to do is the low to high floor fly. This movement mainly targets the upper portion of your chest, the clavicular head. You know, the part that gives your chest that full lifted look. But right now, it's flat, because your random push-ups never actually hit it. Now, ideally, you'd use dumbbells for this exercise. But relax, you do not need a fancy gym setup. If you've got 2 water bottles, 2 books, bags of rice, or a small backpack, congratulations. Your home gym is officially ready. Here's what you do. Lie back on a few pillows so your upper body is slightly elevated. Keep your hands lower and slightly outside your body. Then slowly bring them upward and inward, like you're drawing a giant rainbow toward your chest. And slow down. Seriously, this is not a racing competition. You want your upper chest to feel every single inch of the movement. Keep a slight bend in your elbows the entire time. Do not lock your arms straight, unless your goal is making your elbows file a formal complaint. As your hands come closer together at the top, hard squeeze your chest. That squeeze? That's the exact thing most people completely miss. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your chest engaged, and stop swinging your arms around like one of those inflatable tube men outside a car dealership. Now here's the most important part. Do not speed run the reps just to feel productive. Control the movement. Feel the stretch at the bottom. Squeeze at the top, and keep going until it becomes difficult to hold perfect form. Because the moment your form falls apart, your chest stops training and your shoulders start improvising. To build the thick middle of your chest, the next movement is the backpack floor press. This one mainly targets your middle chest, the sternal head. You know, the part responsible for making your chest look thick instead of looking like 2 pancakes taped onto your rib cage. And this is where things start getting serious, because unlike the last movement, this one is about pressing power. Now, ideally, you'd use a heavy dumbbell or a bench press setup. But again, this is a core man workout. We improvise. Grab a backpack, fill it with books, water bottles, bricks, honestly, anything heavy enough to make you question your life decision. Set the backpack on your chest first, then lie back. Do not try to swing it over your face, unless your goal is turning chest day into a hospital documentary. Now slowly lower the weight under control until your elbows lightly touch the floor. That's your safe stopping point. The floor protects your shoulders from overstretching, which is exactly why floor presses are so beginner friendly and shoulder safe. Now press the weight back up with force. Do not just bounce the weight around like your body suddenly forgot physics. Keep your elbows at a comfortable angle, keep your chest engaged, drive the weight upward with control and power. This movement is powerful because it overloads your chest with raw mechanical tension. And tension? That's the language your muscles actually understand. Not motivational quotes, not new Monday, new me, not watching fitness edits at 3 a.m. while eating chips. Now the important part. Control the weight on the way down. Press hard on the way up. Feel your middle chest doing the work instead of turning this into a shoulder emergency meeting. And keep going until your chest starts begging for a ceasefire, but your form is still clean. Because that's when your middle chest finally realizes, oh, we're actually growing now. To target your lower chest, the next movement is the decline squeeze press. And this is the part most people completely ignore, which is exactly why their chest looks unfinished. And for some people, slightly melted. Like the upper half downloaded successfully, but the rest of the file gave up halfway through. This movement mainly targets the lower portion of your chest, the costal head. You know, the part that gives your chest that sharp lower line, instead of that soft, I work out once every solar eclipse look. Now ideally, you'd use dumbbells or a decline bench for this. But again, this is a core man workout. We adapt. Grab 2 water bottles, books, or a backpack. anything heavy enough to make your chest regret existing. Now lie down on the floor and elevate your legs slightly on a chair, a bed, or a couch. That small decline angle shifts more tension towards your lower chest, instead of letting your middle chest steal all the attention again. Keep the weight over your chest, elbows slightly bent, then slowly press downward and inward, like you're trying to crush something directly below your chest. And slow down. Seriously, if you move too fast, momentum takes over, and your chest clocks out of work early. Keep constant tension through the entire movement. Do not fully relax at the bottom. That squeeze is the whole point. And keep a slight bend in your elbows the entire time. You're training your chest, not submitting your elbow joints to a horror documentary. Now the important part. Do not just move the weight. Actually feel your lower chest contracting. Control the movement. Squeeze hard at the bottom. And stop letting your shoulders take over, like desperate unpaid interns fighting for attention. And keep going until holding perfect form starts becoming difficult. Because the moment your form collapses, your chest stops training and your ego starts freelancing. And finally, the exercise that requires absolutely no equipment. Just you, your body weight, and your terrible life choices. Push-ups. The exercise everybody claims they do, but somehow their chest still ends up looking like uncooked bread dough. Now here's the most important part. Not all push-ups hit your chest the same way. Different angles target different parts of your chest. Which means if you've been doing the same half-rep push-ups since 2019, congratulations. Your chest adapted 3 years ago and quietly gave up on you. So here are the 3 push-up variations you're going to use. First, decline push-ups. Just like our first movement, this targets your upper chest again, but now using only your body weight. Put your feet on a chair, a bed, or a couch. This angle places more tension on your upper chest. Lower yourself slowly, control the movement, and stop bouncing around like the floor owes you money. Next, wide push-ups. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width. This variation creates a deeper stretch through your chest and builds width, making your chest look broader and fuller from the sides. And please, actually go all the way down. Half reps give half results. And finally, diamond push-ups. Place your hands close together, right under your chest. This one hits your inner chest and triceps together, while emotionally destroying your arms at the same time. You'll feel more tension through your center chest and triceps with every rep. Now hear the brutal truth. You do not need a perfect gym setup to build an impressive chest. What you need is consistency, control, proper tension, and enough discipline to not quit 3 days later just because your chest soreness hurt your feelings. Do these movements consistently, maintain proper form, sleep properly, and eat like someone who actually respects their body. And slowly, your chest will stop looking flat, soft, and confused.